our timeline makes absolutely no sense. It just makes no sense. So we have our given age right now that we're in, okay? Then we had the Roman Empire. I'll call this the Vatican age. Then we had the Roman Empire age. Then we had the Greek myth age. Then we had the Egyptian age. And we had the Mesopotamia and all the way back to Babylon. So what I'm having an issue with is there are so I know a lot of people don't read. They watch TikTok videos. They don't read. But you should really go into a bookstore and libraries are great, but oftentimes they just don't have a good selection unless it's a big library. You're better off, and not a Barnes and Noble, you're better off finding a little local bookstore that sells stuff. And then you'll find tons of stuff. There's a bookstore in Northampton, Mass. I forget the name of it. Awesome store. I just got this. But I wanted to just explain to you because our timeline is just so freaking off. It's funny. Check this out. There's a part in here, and it's teaching us about alchemy. What alchemy is. For those of you who don't know what alchemy is, it's turning lead into gold. However, it's more about changing your mental state and changing, you're ascending mentally, caring less about the physical world and entering into the metaphysical world. It's about manifestation, and no, that is not evil and demonic. God gave us the ability to do it. We have the power to do so much. And religion, all religions have been invented to hide that, to prevent you from becoming better. Honestly, that's what it is. Now, in this book here, it's talking about when alchemy started. And a lot of people that don't know a lot about it, they'll think, oh, it started only a couple thousand years ago, it's ancient. But what you don't understand is the alchemy in general was like the original chemistry. So in this book alone, it's showing how some of the first pottery ever found, which is back from 25,000 years ago, okay, BCE, even longer than that, you're talking 27,000 years ago. Okay, finding the first pottery. And it talks all about this in this book. And why is that important? Because it wasn't easy to learn how to make this stuff. You had to learn how to get the different materials and mix them together and harden them with fire. And you had to figure all this out. Our timeline is so incredibly distorted. And that's why we just don't really know what the heck is going on. In my opinion, when you start looking at the buildings in this country, America, you realize, wait a minute, a lot of these buildings and cathedrals were probably not built when they said they were. They were probably here way before, which means Columbus didn't discover a damn thing. You can't discover something that there's already people and buildings here, okay? I'm sorry. The Moors were here. They already did all this. There were already people here. They got taken over. And that's probably, in my opinion, more the way it worked. We have been in a war for a long time. And all these other wars, these wars between countries, these world wars, these are all staged. They're all set up in order to carry out a mission, a plan, or whatever they're trying to carry out, which is a one world government. They already got it. And if you don't think they do, there's a reason you can go anywhere in the world with your credit cards, buying things. It's all connected through maritime admiralty law. And you or me, if you live in America, you are a maritime admiralty product. This is why our social security numbers are directly connected to the New York Stock Exchange, and that is a fact. So there's a reason why the Senate speaker speaks in front of two fasci. Fasci are Roman symbols for fascism. Fascism is communism. Communism is socialism. It's all the same. Marxism, Leninism, communism, socialism. It's one world government. We're already here. People need to wake up. I love you all. If you want to learn this stuff, and if you're really interested in learning it and not interested in just swiping your life away or going on people's accounts like mine and, hitting everything for every single one of my videos going on. Oh, my last 2 accounts just got shut down for hate speech, which is weird because it's the opposite. I love everyone so much. I do this for free, despite them taking down. This now is, I don't know, maybe my 14th or 15th TikTok account. And I don't know why I keep even trying with TikTok, because I know this account's going to get shut down too. But it's more about saving one person at a time, really. So check out my website, withthesun33.com. I love you all.